I've always been deeply opposed to crypto, Bitcoin, etc. You pointed out the only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance, and that is a use case because it is somewhat anonymous, not fully, and because you can move money instantaneously, and because it doesn't go through, as you mentioned, all these systems that have built up over many years, know your customers, sanctions, OFAC, they can bypass all of that. If I was the government, I'd close it down.
That was Jamie Dimon and several big banks testifying before Congress on oversight of Wall Street firms' hearing. If you did not already know, Jamie Dimon is the CEO of JP Morgan, one of the world's largest financial institutions in the world, currently valued at more than $400 billion. What do you guys think about this statement from Dimon? Has he just ended the cryptocurrency bull market? Well, maybe, but I think that is unlikely. But before I tell you why, keep this statement in mind. Do not listen to what they say, look at what they do. Because JP Morgan recently launched your own blockchain platform called Onyx to bridge real-world assets so that they could be tokenized and put on your own blockchain. Essentially, his firm wants to compete with the cryptocurrency market, so when he puts out a statement downplaying the market, well, that might be one of the reasons. And in the past, CoinDesk, a crypto news source, stated back in 2021 that JP Morgan offered institutional clients access to Bitcoin through 2 different funds custodied by crypto company New York Dig that have raised a combined total of nearly $45 million. Yes, absolutely insane. Now, here on this channel, I'll be discussing tokenized securities from exchanges like Onyx and INX, so make sure you guys are subscribed. And I think that market is in its infancy, where I could see it reach a total market cap valuation past $1 trillion within the next few years. And you heard it here, so stay tuned on this channel. Now, the focus of today is the topic of Bitcoin Ordinals, which is a fancy way of saying NFTs. It is a new way to store text, images, and other data on the Bitcoin network. Ordinals are an artificial add-on to the Bitcoin network. Michael Saylor, CEO of MicroStrategy, as well as Elon Musk, has helped talk up this technology. Now, there were ramblings via Twitter from an old Bitcoin core developer about these NFTs needing to be removed and stopped. But, well, I am here to tell you guys that the rumor is highly unlikely, as changing Bitcoin code would have to go through consensus. And right now, these ordinals that are spamming the chain are benefiting both miners, crypto exchanges, and holders of these NFTs, including myself, as I own ORDI, SATS, and TRACs. Now, Ordinals did take a hit within the past 24 hours in the market due to these Twitter ramblings, which is usual as cryptos are generally volatile. But with improvements on the Bitcoin ecosystem with DeFi like STX or Sovereign, just to name a few, and possibly second-layer solutions or sidechains to Bitcoin in the future that are likely to come out, the amount of innovation will help to make the Bitcoin network less congestible, spammy, scalable, and reduce overall transaction costs. As far as price predictions for these NFTs go, well, if we look at those specific projects, we will start with ORDI, already up more than 600% for the month. And we have SATS up about 178% during that same period. And lastly, TRAC's up 600%. My goodness, these NFTs simply mirror Bitcoin options. And extrapolating this data, they clearly move along with the price of Bitcoin, which in turn is in an upward direction as we speak. And volatility is no stranger to NFTs at all. So I'll let you guys come up with your own determination of what you think your price will be when Bitcoin reaches $50,000 and $70,000 in the comments section. Now, those are just a few ordinals that I have named. There are many, many more like Rats, Pepe, and even Meme. And eventually, as these projects get established communities and liquidity under your belt, don't be surprised to see use cases built around them, as we are currently seeing with TRACs. For example, TRAC aims to provide a decentralized system to track and access ordinal-related protocols such as BRC20, which is the Bitcoin standard for creating a contract on the Bitcoin network, similarly to ERC20 that most of you guys have heard of already. And TRAC also wants to get into the SATS domain namespace arena as well. But that is all I have for the analyst news. Let us know what you think about Ordinals and what type of use cases are possible. Hey, this thing might end up growing and becoming a stronger competitor to Ethereum in the smart contract arena. And I'll end it right there. Have a great day.